Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into today's video. We're doing a 5-day forecast today, having a detailed look at well next 5 days across the British Isles. It's going to be quite an unsettled 5 days coming up. There'll be bouts of rain moving through off the Atlantic. It will be fairly mild, especially down in the south. The north will be colder at times. We'll have some colder incursions pushing into the north. But I think southern parts of the country should generally be staying quite mild. So before I get on with 5-day forecast, just to say about the ads. There's links to articles on all pages at Gazovitz. Have a browse through widgets and click through the links if there's any articles that you're interested in. Thanks very much for doing that. The websites we're using for 5-day forecast coming from theweatheroutlook.com and weathercent.de. You can find the link to both websites on the links page. So here's the radar picture at the moment, and well, we've got two areas of rain really. One excuse me, massive rain across Scotland coming through Northern Ireland into parts of northern England. Then we get a drier slot through central eastern parts of England until we meet more rain coming into the south. Now what we're going to find happening through the day is that all of this rain in the north is going to be pushing southwards and combining with this rain that is down in the south. So we'll turn increasingly wet, I think, across parts of England and Wales through the course of this afternoon. So it turns brighter but colder for Scotland. Here's today's Synoptic pressure chart, and we've got low pressure dominating. Really, we've got a weather front moving southwards across the country and then introducing this colder, brighter air up to the north. So the general trend is going to be to shift the rain further southwards and eastwards through the course of the day. So quite a wet end to the day, potentially across parts of England and Wales, with Scotland and Northern Ireland turning brighter with sunshine. And possibly a few wintry showers. Yeah, we'll be turning colder to the north, so temperatures will be dropping through the course this afternoon across Scotland, finishing up at around 3 degrees. But very mild across England and Wales, so a big contrast in temperatures today. The south could be up to 13 degrees, that's 55 Fahrenheit, so very mild in the south, turning colder up in the north. Overnight, we'll get that rain away from the south and the southeast quite quickly, and then we build this very, very weak transient ridge across the country. It means that it's going to be a dry night for most parts, and it's going to turn quite cold as well, with temperatures going down to around 1, 2 or 3 degrees. It is low enough for frost, particularly in sheltered rural locations, but winds will be easing off through the course of the night as well. So a different day for Thursday. We're going to have a brighter, breezier type of day with sunny spells coming through until late on, when the weather system will start to push into the north and west, bringing more rain. So we'll get off to a nice sunny start, I think, across many parts of the country on Thursday, but we'll have cloud and rain eventually arriving across Ireland into western parts of Scotland and England and Wales through the course of the day. Central and eastern, northeast areas, we should say, mostly dry with sunny spells on Thursday. Temperatures will be colder, so in the south we'll be down to around 8 degrees, in the north just 3 degrees. And as that rain rolls in at the end of Thursday afternoon across Scotland, there could be some snow over high ground. We move through into Friday and got quite a complex picture. There's a weather system trailing through the country. That'll be bringing some rain through central areas. I think going to have a lot of cloud on Friday, with maybe some sunny spells in the far south, southeast, and probably some bright sunny spells and colder air coming back into Scotland again, with a risk of wintry showers for northern parts of Scotland. In between, though, a lot of cloud, and there'll be showery bursts of rain, particularly through Ireland, Wales, northern England, those sorts of areas. Temperatures will be mild again across most parts of the country, though, so back up to around 10 or 11 in the south, but colder at 4 or 5 for northern Scotland. Moving through into Saturday, we're going to start off on quite a wet note across England and Wales. That should gradually shift away to the south through the course of the day. And again, we're building up this very, very weak transient ridge through the country. So after the rain clears away from the south on Saturday morning, I think we'll have generally quite a bit of fine weather, a bit of a weather window with sunny spells coming through. Still risk of wintry showers, though, across Scotland, but by the end of the day, the next bout of rain will be starting to arrive into Ireland and the far southwest of England. This is a very unsettled 5-day forecast period. Temperatures a bit colder again on Saturday, so really up and down with temperatures. So Saturday sees those temperatures back to around 8 degrees in the south and around 3 degrees in the north. Next weather system's moving through overnight Saturday into Sunday. That's going to bring a band of rain across the country as that pushes northwards on Sunday morning into Scotland. It could well give some snow on the leading edge across Scotland, but it'll be turning very mild again down in the south. After that rain clears through, it'll probably just have a lot of cloud around on Sunday afternoon for England and Wales. Temperatures, again, could be up to around 12 or 13 degrees in the south, so back up to mid-50s Fahrenheit. Colder, though, again, for Scotland. Throughout this 5-day forecast period, I think Scotland just about remains on the colder side of the air masses and the jet stream. And then we end the 5-day forecast period on Monday, which takes us through to the 1st of February, bringing another weather system through across the country with colder air starting to dig in from the north and the west. So we'll have outbreaks of rain spreading through the country Sunday into Monday. That'll clear away through the course of Monday with brighter, colder air spreading in from the north and west. England and Wales probably stays quite mild through much of the day. Temperatures around 10 degrees, but turning colder again from Scotland. That colder air tends to push southwards into Northern Ireland and Northern England through the course of the day. Finally, look at the charts from the Weather Outlook, just so you can see weather in your area over the next 5 days. So here we are for today. We're going to have quite a bit of rain across England and Wales, but it'll turn brighter, drier and colder for Scotland. We go through into Thursday, and it should be quite a nice day on Thursday. There'll be cloud and rain arriving in the far west and northwest by the end of the day, otherwise plenty of sunny spells. Will be a colder day though. And then we move through into Friday. We'll have rain through central parts of the country, probably dry on either side, mild again, particularly down in the south. A wet day potentially for Saturday. That rain should clear away. This has it going on through much of the day actually across England and Wales. I would think that rain will clear away for a time, may come back into the southwest by the end of the day. And we keep very unsettled conditions going into Sunday and also into Monday as well, with more rain across the country, always colder than Scotland, but generally mild down in the south. So in summary, the next 5 days going to be very unsettled again, with showers along with spells of rain, low pressure dominating from off the Atlantic, often wet and windy, and mild in the south, but colder at times in the north. In fact, generally I think throughout the 5 days, probably going to be quite cold for Scotland, just about stay on the cold side of the jet stream and the areas of low pressure up there. There could be some snow at times across Scotland, particularly over high ground, but elsewhere it's just wind, rain, and generally quite mild temperatures. That's it then. Thanks for watching.